Okay, so this is my first attempt at a Survivor Z recording. Alright, so I highly suggest you guys, if you've started and you're having problems, start over like I did. I was about 2 weeks in and I had no idea what I was doing. Google Survivor Z Prelude walkthrough, and it will tell you the best ways to get everything. I mean, a bunch of ammo, tactical vests, riot shields, everything you're gonna need to really get a good start in this game. Now, I'm at work. I'm not actually at home. My safe house on this game, I've actually got as my home. What I recommend, when you do set your safe house, set it to where you're going to be most often. Your best bet, since in PvP nobody can attack your safe house, my safe house is where I store all of my guns and my medikits, vitamins, suture kits, everything that's going to help you heal. I only usually keep about 3 medikits on me at a time, just in case something happens. Now, I'll show you what I'll end up doing. See, I've got a couple medikits there. What I'll end up doing, like I said, in my safe house is all my guns and my medikits, of course, like I said, because nobody can attack you at your safe house. I'll make strongholds like this one here. And what I recommend, being an OCD guy like I am, is creating a stronghold for your equipment, such as this that you scavenge, like for your barricades, your traps. Put all of them in one stronghold. Your orange stuff, like your tools here, make another stronghold for those, and then use your equipment here for building barricades, traps, stuff like that, and then use your traps, barricades for your strongholds such as this one, and for strongholds such as for your tools and stuff like this here. Now on to playing. What I'll end up doing, I will always keep a crowbar and usually a machete for my melee attacks. I don't use my gun very often unless I get into a big horde. Let's see here. So I'm able to see all these locations. Usually if you don't have a horse like I've got here, or a bike or a car or some form of transportation in your red zone up here, you're not going to be able to search a very wide area. Now when you're searching an area, you're definitely going to want some form of transportation up in this top red bar. I always keep a flashlight in that top red bar for after I'm done killing zombies in a location. When it asks you to search, I will swap my flashlight out with my crowbar and then hit search. I tend to find more guns and ammo this way. Also suture kits and first aid kits and such. Now when I get into a battle, I've got these guys down here, the third bar down, all my guys. I've usually got 1 or 2. I tend to keep them equipped with the items they came with, just because they do not use your ammo. This guy right here, John, he came with that Scar H gun. He will not use any of my ammo because I've kept him equipped with the gun he came with. Now let's get into fighting. Oh, one more thing. When I don't use very many medkits because I don't have to. What I'll do when you get enough survivors is I will rotate my survivors out so they can heal in over a day span or 2, so I can continue to just search and search and search and search. See these 2 survivors down here at the bottom row that are orange? They took a little bit of damage. I swapped them out for one of these green guys so they can take more damage, and the guys that are in the orange down here will heal over time, and you just continue to swap them out. You won't have to use med kits that way. You can stack your med kits. Like I said, I'm not at home, I'm at work. My safe house is at home, and it has all my guns and all my med kits because it cannot be taken over. They can't enter my safe house like they can your strongholds. So let's go do a little bit of damage somewhere here. Let's go check out this office. Okay, so I've got a fairly good sized horde. A lot of people will tell you to fall back right away and it will kind of gather them all into one place. I tend not to do that because if you fall back, you're going to get attacked by all these guys and you're going to take a little bit of damage. So what I'll do is I will fight right away, like so, with all my guys. Now, you can swap your gun for your melee gear in the middle of a fight, like I'm doing now. I'll usually leave my melee gear on to conserve ammo until they all group together like they're going to do here in a second, like that. Now if it's a fairly big group, usually bigger than this, I'll run my gun. If not, I'll continue to fight. If I think that I can take out 6 or 7 at a time, I'll swap my gun over like this and take out a bunch of bastards. And then I'll swap it back and use my melee gear so I can conserve ammo. Like I said, I've got a shit ton of ammo and a shit ton of med kits because I play this way. And I can take out hordes of 28 like this. 280 experience, that's 28 zombies. This is the best. Like I said, I started over from the beginning, did the Prelude walkthrough via Wikia. Like I said, I was 2 weeks in, playing like shit, getting my ass handed to me. I started over, went through the walkthrough, play-by-play, to get as much ammo, guns, gear as I could, and then once the walkthrough was done, and it brought me here, I started playing the way I'm playing now, the way I'm showing you. Now, a lot of the times after you beat zombies in a location, you can go to claim this location or leave unclaimed. I usually tend to click claim location because you can scavenge it and get stuff to make barricades and traps like this. But what I'll usually end up doing, I don't want to claim every location and create a bunch of strongholds because you'll never be able to come back and search these locations again and get more items. So I'll click initially claim location, scavenge, get the materials, and then I'll click leave unclaimed. And that will remain as a place that I can continue to search for items later on. As far as I can tell, I'll probably make another video later after I look over this one and see what I have missed. Hopefully this helped you guys out a little bit. Give me a thumbs up and a like and let me know what you thought. Thanks guys. Bye.